Hey guys, current energy check-ins for the weekend. It's very, very hot today. It's been hot for a couple of days here. This room holds good temperature, so if it's really, really hot outside, it's going to be quite hot in here. I do have the fan on, so you're going to hear a little bit of a background noise. If it's cool outside though, like really, really cool, it holds in the heat pretty well. So I'm not complaining about that. You know? So it's a pretty interesting room to be working from. But I love this room. It's the cat's room, officially. It's been the cat's room, potentially all this time. I just pretended it's my room, but as you can see, all of the setup is basically for them. Well, you can't see much, but trust me. Also, I realized while I was getting ready for the video, I remembered one of the most important rules for cameras was no stripes. I studied acting quite a few years back. So one rule was no stripes, but I'm like, you know what, stripes are trippy, so we're gonna have a trippy reading, trippy weekend. Why not? I'm gonna terrorize you guys today. Don't look at me. Look behind me. There's no birds though. Okay, look at Blue. Blue, you gotta chill. I'm starting to read. We gotta chill. Okay, you were chilled. I always go off of you animals. When you chill, I start. When I start, you unchill. Okay, exactly. And then you want stuff from me, which I can't provide because I'm providing for them right now. So you okay. Okay, I think he understood. He left quite peacefully. No. Oh, he's picking up my shoes. Okay, thank you for bringing that to me. That's mine. Drop it, Blue. Don't pull. You're gonna break it. Okay, you got it. You know what? They're rubber. They're thick rubber. So they have brand new ones at the store. So you know if that's what gives them joy. Leave my slippers alone. My outdoors everything slippers. Okay, I got one. Putting one in. Now go get the other one. There's another one right there. Ew, it's wet. It's drooly. Anyways, what's up with you guys? Trippy? Trippy already? Trippy enough? Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements, earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, whatever you're dealing with. Energy is everything, so it could be just about anything. Where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at for each of you. And then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for you guys. And you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. They will only work properly once the premiere of this video is done. The premiere goes on usually Friday mornings, 9:30-ish. There's no ish to it, 9:30, because I'm a Cappy moon. And my Virgo Venus is in there too, kind of like being satisfied and like, yeah, organization, you know, schedule. So 9:30 Central Time, usually. So that's when the premiere is at. I set it up as a premiere because I want to be there in the chat room with you guys. And 99.9 of the times I am. Fall is here because the leaves are falling. So once the premiere is done, the timestamps will be working properly. Roles can be reversed. And I believe we are good to go. What are you doing? What are you doing? For the people that can't see clearly because of the, you know, whole, what the fuck do you call that, blurriness behind me, the thing that's moving over here, the planter, because I've been asked what kind of plant is that. That's a feeder. That's a bird feeder. So if you see it moving, it's because birds are on it. There's another one right here, but that one's more, you could see something come in out of my head. So that's the two. I know you can't see really well, but that's why those plants are moving. It's a fair question because I do have two hangers here and you can't really see clearly. But that's what that is. And I believe we're ready. Earth signs, Capricorn. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Am I missing something? No. I got the cards. I got the intro. I even got breakfast. I'm not missing anything. I'm tripping. Trippy shirt. Yeah, for cameras, that was one of the rules, you know. No stripes, no lines. And I'm like, I love freaking patterns. Yeah, but they confuse the camera. So, even better. On your side, you get the Judgment card, the King of Swords, the Death card. You could be cutting something off here. There's definitely something quite firm in this energy. Quite, you know, this is how it's gonna go. This is what's gonna happen. You could be, I don't know, canceling something, cutting something off. It's just a regular kind of a very decisive kind of an energy. Like, this is what's going to happen. So this is definitely a big decision here. But I don't know what it's about. I don't think it involves the energy that's attached to you. I feel like it's something else, but I feel like it would affect this connection. I don't know. Maybe it is tied up to this. But the energy attached to you, the Hangman, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this energy is kind of standing still. Like, there's a lot of energy coming towards you from them, but overall their energy is very calm, very still. You know, they're shooting energetical darts towards you, which are good. They feel good by the looks of it, but not a lot of movement here. Now, for the connection, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Somebody's upset here, so that, you know, you could be like, you know what, I'm done with this. Goodbye. Done with your stagnation. And as far as I'm concerned, their energy looks good and it feels good to them. You might interpret it as they're not doing shit, they're not moving, so, you know, I'm gonna move if they don't move. So, because it feels like you're upset about something here, you know. I just realized I have one slipper on. Oh, he's bringing the other one. Look, man, me and him, I swear to God. Thank you. Yay. I felt so off. Oh my God, thank you. Ew, it's wet too, this one. Oh my God, when do you have time to drool on them? You're just picking them. Oh, what's in your mouth? Where have you been? We need to talk. What's on your mouth? Why is there cat litter on your mouth? Where'd you go? I know where you went. I don't even know why I'm asking. All right. From the universe for you, you get the Star, the Chariot, the Ace of Swords. But there's something you want to achieve here. You know, I don't really buy this. You know, I'm done here. I think you're upset, and maybe that's because there's a goal here that you're still pursuing. You know, and if you were to cut this, you wouldn't pursue that goal anymore. But apparently, you are. So I think you're upset. I think you believe very much that, okay, now I'm done here. But I believe you're very much upset. And that's the result of that, the cutting it off. And, excuse me, get your litter off my chair. But that's it. I don't think it's done. I think you're just upset. But you know best. You know, maybe it is one of those things where you've been upset before over and over again, and this is, you know, that cherry on top. Like, no, this time I'm really, who knows? Energetically speaking, you're still looking like you're pursuing some goal here. Yeah, so. Moving on to Taurus. Excuse me. Stop chewing on the chair. What is up with, you know, he gets so good in general with all sorts of things. Like, he's coming out of his puppy / teenager ways. So he's still got, you know, little things here and there that he's still discovering about himself. But for the most part, the chewing part is kind of done, you know. He's kind of done. But randomly, he's like, he gets fixated on something. And now the whole putting his head in the cat's litter boxes is something new. It's very entertaining. But now he's got litter on his mouth and he's putting it on my slippers. Anyways, let's see what you got here. The King of Swords, the Justice card, the Six of Wands. Earth signs are very determined. Whatever decision they're making, they're very, very determined. So are you. You're like, I want to make something happen. I want to bring something into balance. I want to do good here for something. And it feels good. The idea of potentially balancing something out, it feels good to you. Now, the energy attached to you, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Devil. This is a little bit of an unhealthy energy. It almost feels like they're fully dependent on you. Like their happiness depends solely on you, which is definitely a whole lot of attachment on their side energetically to you. And, you know, dependency. It's not the greatest. Like, I don't see their spine in here, you know, their own way to bring their happiness to themselves. For the connection, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the King of Wands. Yeah, you're dealing with someone that is, like, if something goes off for a split second between the two of you, they're having the hardest time to accept that. Because, again, you gotta understand, if someone is dependent on someone else completely, if something goes off there, their whole life feels like, oh my God, super off, you know? So, I don't know, I feel like something might be happening here, given that you're showing up with, well, I want to make it right. That means something went a little bit left or wrong. So, I don't know. The waters are definitely what the hell is going on behind me? Hold on. It's the squirrels again. We have 4 teenager squirrels. I would call them teenager. I don't know how fast they grow, but they were potentially born this spring. They are a nuisance. They play tag. They throw themselves in the grass and look at blue. Yeah. 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles from the universe. Yeah, something is up. You know, there's a little bit of a stressful situation attached to this whole situation. It's a commitment that you have with someone here for sure, but something is up. Something is a little stressful at this moment in time, you know. And I feel like if whoever this is really fully dependent on you, then it kind of adds to whatever's up, you know. So It can be fixed, of course. What I would recommend, especially for whoever this is, to start finding their independence and their own sense of happiness so that, you know, they don't make others responsible for that. But other than that, I think this is fixable. You know, it's not that big. But, of course, if there's willingness on both parts. But that's it. Moving on to Virgo. Where have you been? Let's see. On your side, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ace of Wands. There's something that you may feel very passionate about, that you may want to do. It doesn't have to be super big. It's just coming in as an energy of, you know, almost like excitement. Like maybe all of a sudden, I want to take a vacation or something. There's a little bit of that. A little bit of, oh, that would be fun. That would be great, you know. But I see you kind of contemplating with that. Like the drive is there, the passion is there, the kind of a jumping energy is there, but there you are being like, let's see. So I'm not sure if you're pursuing this energy that shows up here for you. The energy attached to you, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of focus on this side on themselves, whoever this is. There's a lot of focus on, let me put a lot of work into myself and whatever they have surrounding them, you know, in close proximity or something. But there's potentially something quite challenging in the way for them. Because I see them having a hard time. Even though the focus is on them, I see them having a really hard time. For the connection, the Empress, the Six of Wands, the Justice card. Yeah, everything looks quite balanced, despite, you know, the little things I see here and there. Everything looks, for the most part, quite balanced, especially on your side. In your attachment to whatever the situation is. You just have that little, you know, you need to analyze it for a little bit, even if you feel it instinctual that, ooh, this is how I feel. Okay, now let's stop and analyze, you know, instead of just going with it. That's the only thing. But other than that, as far as you're concerned, as far as your connection to whatever is going on this side, it looks good. It looks balanced. Okay. Let me see. What the universe has, the Six of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Four of Cups. Like you're excited about something. There's almost like this feeling that something good is coming, or you know, something good is just around the corner or something. Like you're excited for it, for something that you're feeling is on its way, from what you're showing me. But I kind of get the sense that you waited for so long for this something that it's like, well, is it coming? Like, now I'm really bummed out because I got excited over what? When is it coming? You know? So, I have no idea. There's definitely a sense of waiting. And then I see the excitement, but then I see you getting upset because of that waiting period of time. So, I don't know. It feels like either you know something good is coming, but you do have to wait and you're losing your patience. Or, you know, you feel this, I wish something good would happen, and then it's not happening, and then you get disappointed. That's expectation, by the way, but I don't know where you're at with it. But moving on to fire signs, Aries. These scrolls are so freaking funny, though. Finally, peace. Let's see what you got, Aries. On your side, you get the Three of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Moon. Wow. The only way I could put this is that maybe you're going through something painful, but you're quite appreciative of the lesson or something like that. Like there's a hidden layer to this pain in which you're actually quite grateful. Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck this is. Yeah, that's the only way I could probably put this. The energy attached to you, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Something was supposed to happen. The energy is carrying some sort of, like, this is, let's say we have a project and we're all set and we're starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. And by tonight at 9 p.m. you get the call, like, everything's been canceled, we're not doing this, like, we're done. That's it. Pulling everything back, everything is canceled. Maybe that's where the pain is at, and then you're trying to take it as a lesson. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. I don't know. For the connection, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's even the way it's been put together as this project or whatever this is, it doesn't look quite good. You know, there's conflict there. There's probably times in which you're like, fuck this, I'm not doing this, you know, you, them, whatever. There's this type of an energy attached to this. And then, right at the end of it all, there seems to be a multitude of possibilities, other possibilities, to do this right, or something like this. So almost like, so now your energy almost looks like, how do they say, it's not coming to me. Like a gift in disguise or something like that. A blessing in disguise. Yeah, something like that. Because it's, like you dodged a bullet here. Something like that, you know? So maybe that's why there's this sense of, oh, okay, so, yeah, it's painful. It sucks. But, you know, there's definitely a good part to this. So I'm not even sure what this is about, but okay. From the universe, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Chariot. Yeah, you're definitely pursuing something here, and you probably thought that this was going to help you get there or something. Maybe there's other ways, because I do see that availability of other ways, you know, healthier ways, better ways. And this, again, kind of looks like one of those dodging a bullet kinds of situations. Yeah, you got a beautiful goal here. You're pursuing it, definitely. And this is just one of those where this, you thought it would help to get you there, but it's not really. But anyways, moving on to Leo. All right, on your side, you get the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Three of Wands. There's an energy of settling on your side. Like you're doing good here with this energy. It's just showing up as quite small. You know, like you have it in you to do a whole lot better at this time with this energy, with this type of energy, but it's like, I'm good. You know, that's kind of how you're showing up. And again, good energy, great. We'll talk more about it in the connection part. The energy attached to you, the Justice card, the Empress, the Ten of Cups. You got an energy quite attached to you here. Now, I don't know what kind of an energy this is, but man, they're feeling Leo. They're like, yep, Leo's my Leo, you know. I don't know, super great energies here. Very balanced, very, like, they know exactly what they feel, what they want, and things like that. I don't even know this energy is there in the physical with you. Currently, at least. But it's there, it's attached to you, to your energy, big time. For the connection, the Devil, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. There's a drive that's coming from your heart, almost like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I feel like it's that drive that I'm saying you're capable of, but you're not taking it. So it almost leads, like, again, settling for, okay, I'm good. I could do better, and I can, because I have everything available, but I'm not. Or procrastination. You get to choose. But you've got some drive here that needs to come out, and you're like, we're chilling, we're good, you know. Okay, I have no idea what kind of drive. It's coming from your heart, so it's you're being led from the right place here towards something. But for now, you're looking like you're chilling. From the universe, you get the World card, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. It could be tied up to either a project you got going on, or your profession, or something tied up to the material that you're building upon, where there's absolutely an energy of growth here, an energy of you need to step it up. And not only do you need to step it up, again, you have all the available resources for that. You're just not using them. There's quite the resistance to let go to what you know as being that. Your stable environment, whatever you're working on, it's like, I'm good here. You know, everything's cozy, everything's good. Even though this energy of growth, you most likely are feeling it. And again, you could take the steps, you're not doing it just yet. So, and again, because mostly there's resistance to letting go of what you have. Which you don't have to let go completely for the most part. It could be an add-on to that, but you like it how it is. It's like, I'm good. Okay. Just so you know, you have more at play here if you're ever interested. But moving on to Sagittarius. The animals are angels at this moment in time. They start off going nuts, all of them at once, and then they all settle down. And that's when I usually start my readings, and then they're all up again for a couple of minutes, and then they're like, all settled down. Man, they got their own little world. On your side, you get the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Strength card. You're working on something here that'll lead you to happiness, and you know that. You know, whatever you're putting effort and energy into at this moment in time, it's kind of sending you right there in that direction of happy times. And you know that because I see you waiting for that time, you know, to get to that destination. Given that the Strength card is here, you might be lacking a little bit of patience at times. Like, okay, when is it going to happen? When, you know, not all the time, but you have times where it's like, okay, don't have all my life, you know, stuff like that. The energy attached to you, whoa, what is going on here? The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. I mean, if I am to see a feminine energy at its fullest, I'm looking at it right now. And we all have feminine and masculine energy. Sometimes we function more from one than the other. Other times it's balanced. This energy is definitely functioning from that place. There's a lot of love here, a lot of nurturing, potential support from this one. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's hot. It's like, whoa. I want that in my life. Send that to me to, you know, back me up here. Oh, birdies. The energy for the connection, the Justice card, the Magician, the High Priestess. you're manifesting something amazing here. You're creating something amazing. It's just looking like it's going to take a little time for you to get there. And within your manifestation, you're kind of showing me that, yeah, I know that it does, but you know, I'm human, so I'm going to lose my patience sometimes. But it's something quite freaking amazing here. And I don't know how this energy ties up to it, but for now, all looks perfect. Let me see what the universe has. The Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, the World card. My God, there's major cycles playing out for you. You know, some are closing, some are opening. There's all sorts of things. There's a lot of shifting of things happening right now for you, and it's major and it's deep. And for the most part, it's one of those energies in which things feel pretty good, you know, pretty high vibration. There are fears in there lurking. There's low vibration lurking around that because it's too massive of an energy and high vibration here. So I'm not surprised to see a little bit of, you know, where can I get in? Where can I poke? You know, so it's there. Fear is definitely there. For now, it's kind of contained and lurking. But it's pretty nice. I don't know what you got going on here, but it's potentially even life-changing. You know, the way it looks and the way it feels. But that's it. All right, moving on to Libra. I don't know why air signs Libra. I don't know why I have the decks this way. I usually have them upside down today. I usually keep this one here and this one here, and throughout this reading, did a crossover. Trippy reading. I don't know. But let's see. Libra, what do we got? On your side, you get the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Your energy is super nice here. Very super open, but very mellow. Very like, you know, like calm, composed. I'm open, I'm good. Like you are good. But you're learning to kind of stay in this energy because it feels good to you. It's like, a breath of fresh air. I don't know, feels super nice. The energy attached to you, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit. And not because something's up here, just such a contrasting kind of an energy to yours. Very grounded, very, you know, I'm like, oh, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm not sure. In the middle there, they're showing me as you know, big and assertive they look and almost intimidating in that energy. There's actually quite the fear attached to them, potentially to a situation here that has to do with you. The good thing about it is that they're working on that fear, so they're fully aware of it, you know, but it might cause some issues or something. I don't know. Yeah, there's a contrast here. For the connection, the Tower, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, because it's just how the energies come together, yours and theirs, you know, because they're so contrasting. It might create a little bit of fireworks, you know, a little bit of oof. And I'm not surprised. Those fireworks could be good, you know, if the both of you understand, hey, you know, we're just different energies here working together. It's up to you. It's up to the both of you how you create those fireworks to be. The good type of fireworks, not so good, you know, the ones that scare the animals under the bed or something. So, you know, so things like that. It's quite interesting, quite an interesting dynamic. This looks like a boss figure or something like that. I don't know if they are your boss or quite imposing kind of, I don't know. It's definitely I don't know how to describe it. I have no idea. I can't say rough because it's not rough, but assertive. Let's just say, you know. It's like I'm looking at a butterfly and a bull, you know, and to give you the contrast of what I'm saying. From the universe, you get the Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. You've learned to be in this energy. It's almost like it's needed for this or something like that. Like I've learned to kind of be like I am in this circumstance, and it's actually helping out. It's actually great. It makes me feel good, where I don't have to stress about things. I don't have to, you know, kind of go against this other energy or things like that. Like it's just steady. It's just letting things be as they are, and we'll take it from there. Because that's the energy, the butterfly energy you're coming with. So it's pretty cool. But it does look like, you know, with the Two of Wands here, it's almost like, yeah, I've, you know, gone through it, but I've learned how to kind of settle down in this type of energy. Pretty interesting. But that's it. All right, moving on to Aquarius. On your side, you get the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Swords. So something that looks, this reading looks very complicated from the get-go. Something that looks to be maybe done, you're coming back to it, coming back around to it, and addressing it in some way. I'm not sure if you want to make it not done, but definitely coming back around to it. This energy attached to you, the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords. This energy is kind of waiting. It's almost like the ball is in your court. If you want to do something about this, I'm here waiting for that. But they're super stressed out because of how things are going here, or whatever is at play here. They're super sad, regretful, potentially super stressed out. For the connection, the Nine of Wands, the Temperance card, the Two of Swords. I feel like you're kind of trying to determine the right time or something, or somebody's trying to determine what the right time would be, and they can't figure it out. You know, so if that's you and wanting to address something in regards to this, you may be thinking, when do I do it? Like, when is it a good time for me to do this? Or, you know, I think it's you because you have the action energy on your part. This energy is just kind of standing by and waiting for something to happen. Yeah, somebody's trying to figure out the logistics here, the timing. But let's see. I would say with this one, I would say, because I see you not figuring it out, if this is you, I would say whenever you find yourself in a space of clarity for this, when you're all up in your head about it and 1,000 thoughts run through your head, that's not a good timing for anything. So find that place of clarity first and then go and approach this, you know. From the universe for you, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the World card, the Four of Wands. Yeah, there's a cycle coming to close in this commitment that you got going on here with someone. But a cycle coming to a close doesn't mean the situation is ending, you know. It means that things are not going to be the same in some respect, you know. That could be it. I don't know. There's definitely a change at play that is trying to come through for the situation, one way or another. And there's you wanting to do something about it. I don't know what. That's your clarity about it. You know, I have no idea what. You're not showing me. You're just showing me that it comes from an ugly place, this whole situation where it's looking like it went south. And then you're like, I want to go back to it to address it, but you're not telling me, you know, to try to fix it or try to completely close it out, but in a much healthier way. I don't know. You would know that, you know, but yeah. Okay. That would be it. Moving on to Gemini. On your side, you get the Three of Cups, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles. You feel really good about something here. Some sort of a connection to someone. You feel really, really, really good about it at your core here. There's a lot of self-care involved. So it's almost like, yeah, I feel good about it, but I'm not going to forget about myself. So that's even a healthier perspective. So you look really nice here in your energy and the way you're putting this. The energy attached to you, the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers. They feel super connected to you. This is a very... They're definitely putting their money where their mouth is, you know, in the way that they show up here energetically. Like if they say something, if they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. You know, that's kind of, at least energetically, how they're showing up. And super connected to you here. Now... I love it when that happens, because it's like I see this energy, it's so, you know, butterflies, rainbows, and then I see this one, it's like, oh my god, it's so matching, and then I see the connection. For the connection, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Tower. Somebody here, and I'm not going to name any names, but I think it's you, has the tendency to complicate things like no tomorrow. And when they do that, things do get very complicated very fast. Potentially painful. You know, well, all hell breaks loose all of a sudden. When in fact, none of that is happening. It's just in their head. There's something that leads to that, though. To the let's complicate things part. There's a sense of indecisiveness. There's a sense of, I want this. And then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, do I want this? I don't know. And that's when your mind is trying to kind of fuck with you, you know, to interfere and tell you what you want and what you don't. And if you were to stay tuned into your heart, you would know if you want this or not. Your heart would tell you, not your mind. Your mind is going to take you in this place here, you know. So, I don't know. From an energetic standpoint, yeah, things are super nice here. From a physical standpoint, where the mind kind of takes over, it can be a shit show if you let it, you know. Let's see what the universe has. The Two of Wands, the Empress, the Hermit. There's a lot of healing here that you've done over time. So you know who you are, as long as you stay connected to yourself. You know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you deserve. You know all of that. But you gotta stay here, not here, because this is gonna tell you you're all sorts of things that you're probably not, you know. So... again, you know, the battle against the mind there. Definitely, potentially active. But that's it. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. on your side, you get the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. You're having a hard time releasing something. You're having a hard time letting go of something from the past, and it's interfering with your current situation. So I don't even know if the past situation that you're having a hard time letting go of even belongs to whoever this is. It's coming in as one of those things, because I've been hurt in the past, I'm not going to open up ever again, kinds of things. And you've potentially been hurt by another energy than this one. Then why would you punish this energy right here? When they're showing up quite open from what I can see, it's like, why would you show up halfway? Because somebody else, some other energy messed with you in the past or something, you know. So I don't know exactly how it's going to show up for you. I just gave you that example to kind of understand what I'm seeing here, but it's looking like one of those energies. The energy attached to you, the 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Page of Cups. Yeah, completely open energy to you here. You know, not hanging on to past energies, none of that. So basically you're showing up halfway and they're showing up fully. Now roles can be reversed, so you could be whichever one. And because, well, that creates a, you know, there's no equal give and take. You know, if half energy deals with full energy, that's not equal give and take. So it could create potential problems here. For the connection, the 5 of Wands, the Emperor, the 5 of Swords. There's almost like there's an argumentative kind of an energy here, but I wonder if it's somebody arguing with themselves here more than, I feel like it. I feel like somebody's trying to figure out potentially their worth or somebody else's worth. I'm not sure what the fight is about, but there's definitely a little bit of that's the conflict is a personal one, an inner conflict kind of a thing. I'm not sure if they're arguing about their worth or somebody else's worth. That's where I lose it a little bit. But whatever it is, it seems like this fight is pointless. It's useless. It's one of those, you know who you are, you know whoever you're connected to is, but there seems to be this back and forth. No, they're this. No, they're that. No, I'm this. No, I'm that. I don't know if that's, I feel like it's you. It could be coming from that, because I did say this is going to cause some interference here. And even if this is an inner conflict, it might create an outer conflict eventually. You know, if it's not resolved internally, it's going to come out at some point. So it's quite deceptive. It doesn't belong here, this energy, but it's here. And it's creating a little bit of disruption to things. Let me see what the universe has. The Chariot, the 5 of Swords, the Strength card. There's this stubbornness to it too. There's this, I'm right. I know I'm right. Like, let's say, and I've had situations like that, and I'm sure you have too, and I'm sure most of us had situations like that where I tell someone this is what I think or this is what I feel, and then they tell me, no, you don't think that, or you don't feel that. And it's like, so you know better than me what I feel or think then, right? That's the energy I'm getting at. Like, I know better. I know what this is about. I know. And it's like, they don't know shit. That's the problem. Whoever does this, they don't know shit. They're just arguing with themselves there about it. That's, you know. When somebody comes in with, I know better, go the opposite side. Because, you know, I feel like there's a sense of self-discovery through this or something like that. But right now, whoever's doing this is definitely up there in their ego like no tomorrow. You know? So they need to drop down from there in order to deal with with these energies in a proper way. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's them. It's this side, you know, for me. This side looks good, but this side. So you get to choose if that's you or somebody you're dealing with. But that's it. Moving on to Scorpio. Water signs have some rough energies in those waters. On your side, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords. You have something here going on. I feel like it's a friendship. It could be something else, but to me, it kind of falls into the energy of friendship here. You got a lot of love for this person, whoever they are, but there's a lot of pain, too, attached to the situation at this moment in time. So I don't know where that's coming from, but let's see what's going on here. Oh, the energy attached to you, the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Whoever this is going through something quite. The thing is, I don't think they want to deal with it, and it's just making it worse for them. You know, whatever they're going through, it feels like there's a sense of avoidance there on their part. And just like, I'll just pretend it never happened, but it affects the hell out of them more when they do that. I don't know. For the connection, the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Strength card. Oh, that's where your pain is coming in, because it's like, I want to help them. Like, I see all sorts of possibilities, you know, for them to do this. And to, the only way you could help them, because when you do this, when you say, I see all sorts of possibilities and I want to help them get through this with all of those possibilities that I see for them, you're actually interfering in their journey here. And I understand where you're coming from with the sense of I want to help, but the only thing you can do to help them is step back and let them go through this journey and accept that this is their journey. And if this is how they want to walk it, the more you get yourself involved in this, the harder it's going to be for you and the more painful. Because sometimes we can't see things when we're in them, you know, when we're going through them, we can't. So of course, you coming from the outside, you're going to see a lot of solutions, a lot of things playing out for them in a healthier way. But you can put all of those things in front of them and you'll see, this is what I thought of. But it has to come from them. They'll never really take it from outside unless it comes from them. You know, so I have no idea what the hell is going on here, but someone is struggling for sure. And it's hurting you because there's a way to end that struggle as far as you can see, but unfortunately not as far as they can see. And that's where things need to change. And you need to allow for that to happen. And I know it's hard to stand by and watch somebody you care about do something that's not great for themselves, but it is their journey. From the universe, you get the Three of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Well, if you want a reassurance, things might actually change for the better for them if you allow them the space and the time to kind of realize what the hell they're doing here and how it's affecting them. You know, I do see an energy surge, almost like an energy coming up after a while, like from low there going way up, you know. So that could be a possibility. It just needs some time and space, this situation. But pretty heartbreaking there. So that's it. All right, moving on to Cancer. On your side, you get the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. We're kind of learning how sometimes we get too practical about things. We forget to connect with ourselves, you know, with our heart. And I feel like maybe you got caught up in this energy a little bit, and you're kind of learning how that affects you, you know, sometimes. I kind of see you looking at that and recognizing that, okay, I better turn on the switch for the heart or something. Like there's a need to reconnect back to your heart here, almost. And the tendency is there usually on our end when we are dealing with practical problems, you know, that keep on pulling us in there. So I feel like that's what's going on here for you. The energy attached to you, the Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Ten of Wands. Somebody may be walking away or something, but like causing a scene, like in a nasty way. I don't know, there's something unhealthy about this energy, but I feel like they're trying to move away from you or something. But again, not looking great, the way that they're kind of creating commotion here for this one. It's like definitely with a bang and an unhealthy one at that. For the connection, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Like this is that type of an energy of, man, I wish I could say something or do something. Like I'd say a thing or two here, you know, but you're not. You're not from the looks of it. So I don't know. There's something a little problematic at play. And the way you're dealing with it is trying your best to stand still, but at the same time, you're kind of, again, engaged with this whole situation through your mind rather than through your heart, because I don't think you want your heart to be associated with this. But you need to have it for yourself there. You know, that's also going to help you stand still. But But again, in the connection, it seems like, you know, one of those the things I would say to them. But it's best if I don't, you know, kind of a deal. Let's see what the universe has. The Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Devil. This is very unhealthy. And one of you is definitely hanging on to this energy, not wanting to change it, to flip it into healthy. It's like, no, I live through this being unhealthy. And I would assume it's this energy right here. You're almost like, I'm not sure if you're the one that's detaching from it or you're letting it through all of this chaotic mess that's at play to detach from you somehow. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, this isn't going anywhere. This unhealthiness to this. As an energy, if it were to stay, it's not going anywhere, turning healthy anytime soon, I mean. The person might be taking that energy, hopefully, because it's not great. It's not great at all. But, okay, nice way to end it, huh? But that's it. I'm not going to wake Blue up. But you got to see a little bit of nose of him, and you got to see him bringing my slippers and all of that. So I think we're good. Right? You okay? No Blue? He's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up because like, who knows what I have to do after this, and then he'll come in and be like, you know. So that is it for me today. Hopefully you had a trippy reading, and there I go. Oh my god, it's been laying in there for quite a minute. I hope you guys yawned too. You didn't let me do this by myself. But love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and hope this helped. And I'll see you next time. Bye.